सबसे पहले नमस्कार डॉक्टर सौरभ और सभी व्यूअर्स को मेरा बहुत बड़ा प्यार से नमस्कार और सबको हैप्पी न्यू ईयर, नए साल की बहुत बहुत शुभकामनाएं। और जैसे ही एज बढ़ती है हर साल बढ़ता है और मैंने बहुत सारे लोगों को ऐसे कहते सुना है, जैसे ही एक नया साल निकल जाता है बोलते हैं हम एक साल बुढ़े हो गए हैं, एक साल और ओल्ड हो गए हैं। तो डॉक्टर सौरभ का हर किसी को यंग रहना अच्छा लगता है, फिट रहना अच्छा लगता है, क्योंकि यंग रहने का मतलब होता है आप हेल्दी हो, आप देखने में अच्छे हो और आप अपने आप से प्यार करते हो। और सदियों से ही ऐसा चला आया है, लोग अपने आप को यंग रखने के लिए डिफरेंट डिफरेंट काइंड की विधियां तरीके अपनाते रहे हैं। चाहे कुछ खान पान हो, चाहे कुछ रसायन हो, चाहे कुछ यज्ञ हो, चाहे बहुत जगह आहुति दी जाती थी, आपने पढ़ा है जैसे माइथोलॉजी में अलग अलग जगह पे। तो यंग रहने के लिए तो पुराने जमाने में तो जो वर मांगते थे शिव से, भक्ति करने के बाद या किसी गॉड से यही मांगते थे, मैं हमेशा यंग रहूं। और आज हम अंदर से अपने आप को कैसे यंग रख सकते हैं, उसके लिए हमारे साथ में आज के स्पीकर डॉक्टर सुनीति शर्मा जुड़ी हुई हैं। तो आई टोटली एग्री विद यू डॉक्टर सौरभ दैट यंग रहना एक सिर्फ इच्छा नहीं होनी चाहिए, एक आपका गोल होना चाहिए मेरे ख्याल में।
और डॉक्टर सुनीति शर्मा मैम का स्पिरिचुअल जर्नी भी काफ़ी मिस्टिकल रही है। हम उन्हीं की आवाज़ से सुनेंगे। मैं थोड़ा सा बता दूं, ड्यूरिंग हॉस्पिटल में काम करते हुए उनको उनके पहले गुरु साईं बाबा के प्रेजेंस का एहसास हुआ और फिर वो पहले तो स्पिरिचुअलिटी में जुड़ी। स्पिरिचुअलिटी में फिर साईं बाबा के बाद साईं बाबा ने ही उनको गाइड किया मेडिटेशन के लिए, पति जी के पास जाने के लिए। ये हम स्पीकर के से ही डायरेक्टली सुनेंगे एक्सपीरियंस। ऐसा थ्रिलिंग एक्सपीरियंस हम किताबों में पढ़ते हैं, ऑटोबायोग्राफी ऑफ योगी में और दूसरे मास्टर्स और योगियों की बायोग्राफी में, लेकिन हमारे हमारे बीच में ऐसे मेडिकल डॉक्टर्स भी हैं जिनकी भी ऐसी जर्नी मिस्टिकल रही है, तो ये काफी इंटरेस्टिंग हो जाता है।
एग्जैक्टली बिल्कुल डॉक्टर साहब, जो हम नाम रखते हैं अपने टॉपिक का वो तो एक तरह से अट्रैक्शन करने के लिए, ताकि लोग उसको देखें, उस हमारे जो शो है उसको देखें, लेकिन वो एक मेजर पार्ट रहती है, वो ये रहती है जो डॉक्टर्स हैं, खासतौर मेडिकल डॉक्टर्स हैं, रिसर्चर्स हैं, उनकी जर्नी कैसे रही है। जैसे कि स्पिरिचुअलिज्म हमारी मेडिकल फील्ड से, हमारी एजुकेशन से बिल्कुल अलग तरह से अलग डायमेंशन माना जाता है, लेकिन हम इसी चीज को जैसे बार बार डॉक्टर्स आते हैं हमारे चैनल के ऊपर, वो अपनी लाइफ की स्टोरी शेयर करते हैं और हर बार यकीन मानिएगा डॉक्टर सौरभ, मेरे जो ये रोंगटे हैं जब मैं स्टोरी सुनता हूँ खड़े हो जाते हैं। ऐसे लगता है जैसे मैं वो बुक पढ़ रहा हूँ, जैसे मैं एक साक्षात दर्शन कर रहा हूँ उस इवेंट का। तो आई एम मोर इंटरेस्टेड इन द जर्नी, और वो जर्नी के अंदर से जो ओपन अप होता है वो अपने आप में एक सुपर्ब एक्सपीरियंस होता है। डॉक्टर सुनीति, हम लगभग थोड़ी देर में आपको ये स्टेज देंगे, जो कि हमारा समय है 11:11 पे। लेकिन हमारे बहुत सारे जो दोस्त हैं, अगर आपका कोई क्वेश्चन है डॉक्टर सुनीति शर्मा से अपनी यंग रहने के लिए या रिजुविनेट करने के लिए, या किस तरह जो भी चीजें होंगी, आप हमें चैट बॉक्स में डाल सकते हैं। और हमारा जो ये शो रहेगा, हमारा जो रिकॉर्डिंग रहेगी, वो हम लोग कल को यूट्यूब के ऊपर शेयर करेंगे। डॉक्टर सौरभ रंजन।
एंटी एजिंग के लिए मेडिटेशन प्रैक्टिस तो एक जरूरी चीज है ही, लेकिन इसके साथ साथ जो उसके जो फाइनल एस्पेक्ट्स हैं रिगार्डिंग लाइफ स्टाइल, रिगार्डिंग माइंडसेट, वो सभी आज हम सुनने वाले हैं स्मृति मैम से। ये स्पिरिचुअलिटी में काफ़ी इंटरेस्टिंग टॉपिक है, फेवरेट टॉपिक है। हमारे इसी प्लेटफॉर्म पर पहले भी स्पीकर आ चुके हैं, डॉक्टर संदीप भसीन जो दिल्ली से ही है, उन्होंने भी मिलते जुलते टॉपिक पर बोला था। हैदराबाद से डॉक्टर हरी हमारे साथ जुड़े थे, तब भी आप में से कुछ लोगों ने उसे अटेंड किया होगा, सुना होगा। जो स्पिरिचुअलिटी में महत्वपूर्ण टॉपिक है वो तो बार बार सरफेस पे आते ही रहेंगे। रीजनरेशन हम के बारे में हम सीखेंगे फिर से आज डॉक्टर सुनीति शर्मा मैम।
सबसे जरूरी बात ये है कि मैंने बहुत जगह पढ़ा है, यूएसए में बहुत सारे एंटी एजिंग क्लिनिक खुले हुए हैं, जो उनका बहुत ज्यादा वहाँ पे मशहूर है। और सीखने से ज्यादा मेरे को ये लगता है आज का सेशन मैं चाहता हूँ, या मुझे लगता है जो हम सीखे उसको प्रैक्टिकल लाइफ में लेके आए हम लोग। हर एक सेशन जो होता है एक हमारे लिए ओपनिंग करता है, उसको प्रैक्टिकल लाइफ में उतरने के लिए हमें एक इनविटेशन देता है। हम जितना उस चीज को प्रैक्टिस करेंगे, हमने किस चीज को जान लिया, वो हमें चीज ज्यादा लाभ नहीं करेगी। अगर जो हमने जान लिया उसको अपने जीवन में उतार लेंगे तो वो हमारी जिंदगी में एक ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन लेके आ सकती है। तो अपने व्यूअर्स को, अपने दोस्तों को, अपने दर्शकों को आज मैं यही रिक्वेस्ट करूंगा, वो आज जो भी सुनेंगे उसको अपनी लाइफ में उसका कुछ पार्ट उतार के उसका एक्सपीरियंस करें और फिर उसका रिजल्ट प्रोड्यूस करके बताएं ये रियली वर्क करता है या नहीं करता है। डॉक्टर सौरभ एंड डॉक्टर सुनीति, इट्स 11:11। डॉक्टर सुनीति, अगेन वी वेलकम यू ऑन आवर प्लेटफॉर्म। आपका बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद, आपने अपने कीमती समय से समय निकाला हमारे चैनल स्पिरिचुअल डॉक्टर फॉर होलिस्टिक हेल्थ के लिए। मैं डॉक्टर संदीप, मेरे साथ डॉक्टर रंजन, आपका बहुत बहुत स्वागत करते हैं।
Thank you, Dr. Sandeep, and thank you, Dr. Saurabh. I'm so grateful that you've given me this opportunity कि आप सब लोगों के साथ मैं कुछ शेयर कर पाऊँ जो मेरा कुछ सालों का जो अनुभव रहा है, what I've learned and understood out of the ocean of spirituality. And we all are co-traveler, and we all are moving towards the same. But it's good to have co-travelers who are walking on the same path, and it's fun to be in that way. So thank you so much. I am a gynecologist by profession, and I am a holistic healer as well as spiritual scientist. And my journey on this path, if I get time, or at the end, maybe I would like to share at the end in details, as I'm writing a book on my own journey. So it's a very small, but yet the most important transformation point came in my life was back in 1996 when I was sitting in my duty room in casualty, and all of a sudden, like it was maybe around 5:30 or something, I was just having a sip of tea and holding a book of Swami Vivekananda, and suddenly I felt a strong urge to look on the left side of mine, and as if somebody pulling my face on that side. And there was a sofa lying there, and I saw Satya Sai Baba sitting there and smiling. And I was totally confused because I had no connection with him. I was not knowing who exactly and why and what's happening. I was totally blank, actually speaking. And it just happened. I was looking at the book कि मुझे लगा शायद मैं कुछ प्रोजेक्ट कर रही हूँ जो मैं पढ़ रही हूँ, ऐसा कुछ नहीं था। फिर से मैंने बुक को देखा, फिर से मैंने नजर उधर दौड़ाई, and he was still there. Almost about 45 seconds तक it happened, and that was the turning point. Despite मतलब बचपन में बहुत सारे spiritual experiences हुए and interesting ones, and like a child I used to enjoy those, having fun of it. But this was the major turning point क्योंकि इसके बाद the very next day my life totally changed. It started shifting in a ways जिसमें मैं समझ ही नहीं पा रही थी कि मैं कहाँ जा रही हूँ, मुझे क्या हो रहा है. Lot of parallel dimensions I was simultaneously holding. I was driving at the same time another scene is unfolding in front of me. I started getting a lot of messages, a lot of dreams with meanings, and a lot. I think it's a long journey from there to now. But yet, whatever I started on that path was a beautiful one. And then, so I would like today to let's connect to the topic that we are sharing today. I would like to share with everybody, and that is about the secrets of regeneration. So just give me a moment. Yeah, it's fine. Are you able to see?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Am I audible? Clear?
Yeah.
Okay. So, secrets of regeneration, as Dr. Sandeep also said, and like in the introduction, that everybody's looking forward to be young, and nobody wants to grow old, and it's a sad thing that most of people believe the other way around. Share. Yeah. So, how many people who are in general population, maybe even on this path, people who are into spirituality, yet we still bound by this belief that when we are born, we grow as small child, then we grow as teenagers, adolescents, and then we grow as adults, and we grow older, and into the wheelchair means getting disease,
Then die.
and then you become sick, and then you die into the tomb. So I think we all connect somewhere deep down, because this is what we see the reality is. But it's not really has to be like that. It can be changed. We need to change a deep belief level that this can be prevented. Of course, when we are born, we will grow, but can we stop that growing to the young age and not grow into the old age and getting sick and just dying? So that's what we're going to talk about today. So the outline of my presentation today is the 3 Ds, that is degeneration, disease, and death. And again, the 3 Rs, that's regeneration, restoration, and resurrection. So let's see one by one what opens up for us. So we need to understand, first of all, who you are. So are we a small shrunken beings, जिसमें कि limited beings, जिसमें हम ये सोचते हैं कि अपने माइंड के द्वारा हम अपना ग्रॉस लेवल की लाइफ क्रिएट करते हैं विद ईगो. But is that the true reality? If God has created this whole world and including us, that God is where? It's within us. And that source of connection, when we disconnect, we go into the gross level of the sequence of young age, and then old age, and then disease, and then death. So we need to understand that, do we want to connect to the micro level? That is what we are, small beings of the body mind, or do we want to connect to the macro level of existence, that is our true divine self? So when we connect it to the source, then we can do anything. Like what is God for me? My definition of God is that energy, that source which has the potential of everything. It can do anything, it can be anywhere, it can anytime and anywhere and everywhere. So, and with full potentiality of everything. So that God source is within us. So when we connect, हम उस source से जब जुड़ते हैं, तो naturally we also can be like God, who's the immortal, that energy which never dies. So we also can be one with that energy. So we need to understand who you actually are. So are we, like if I say this is my hand, am I my hand? If I say this is my foot, but am I my foot? Is it that my thoughts, I thought about it, या मेरा ये belief है, या मेरा ये मानना है, तो क्या मैं वो हूँ? क्या मैं वो thought हूँ? एक जो मैं उस चीज में है, वो सब चीजों से अलग ही है. वो मैं जो चीज है, वो हूँ मैं source, that God in me, that source in me. So that we need to understand. So first thing first clear who you truly are. And then you create the life from there. It creates totally a different perspective to the life. So the 3 main fears of human life, what are they? Degeneration, disease, and death. Like the Buddha said, also said, that you're the creator of your health or disease. In fact, you are the creator of your own reality. We keep listening to this on our platform in this line of spirituality, or that we the spiritual beings come for a physical experience, or we are the physical beings who are having spiritual experience. So we need to understand, when I am the source, then everything I do is my responsibility, whatever I am creating. And how do we create? Like God created the world with one thought, I want to be many. So the whole Srishti ki rachna ho gayi. So where is that God? Within us. And how do we create? We create again through our thought, through our beliefs, through our emotions connected with those beliefs. So same thing applies to our health also. So if we are, we can create, you are the author of your own health or disease. So if we are the authors, that means we have that power to create, whether good or bad. So let's take the responsibility that if we create it, we can uncreate it by choosing different thoughts and different beliefs. So basically, we are also made of that energy, the energy beings, and energy plus information. So if we have the wrong information, we will not create something the best for us. और अगर right thoughts and right information देंगे अपने cells को, so it will create a different reality. Now, what is degeneration? That's called aging. So what is aging? Aging is the process of growing old and approaching normal death. And it's slowly gradual deterioration. It is not suddenly it happens. It's just that gradually there's a deterioration in the biochemical and physiological function. So like the maximum of youth is around 30, 35. And after that, all the biochemical markers and aging markers, they start showing up. And in some faster and some slower. But again, it depends on many, many factors that we'll be seeing shortly. So the aging biomarkers are like BP high, but nowadays there's no criteria of BP high being in the aging process, but it's a part of the aging process. Nowadays, because of the stress and outer environment and the kind of life people are having, so they can have develop these at much earlier age. But again, it's the BP high, cholesterol, lipids, our capacity to exercise, aerobic capacity, blood sugar irregularity, and bones become brittle and become weaker. Hormones level they fluctuate. BMR low jata hai, muscle mass start getting weak and lax. So all these are kind of a biomarkers. And then by 70 years, पहले 70 तक पहुंचे तो सही. So, of course, there are now people, the age is increasing, the average lifespan is increasing. Like in Romans era, it used to be 28 to 30 years, imagine, because the hardships in life and uncertainty in life and all those things were there. But slowly now, average lifespan is around 70. But even to reach 70 with full vitality itself is a big challenge. So a lot of things happen, which you can just see on the screen, you know, that the brain may blood flow kam ho jata hai, kidney functions, heart function, and everything. They just start like, you know, teeth and bones and a whole dhancha sab hil jata hai. It starts getting, you know, getting down and decreasing in their full potential. Except एक चीज में जो नहीं कम होती है, the mental and the cognitive function, like mental function mostly, unless कि कोई depression में है या कोई दवाई antipsychotic खा रहा है, otherwise the mentally they're quite clear. And that is why they say कि बड़े लोगों के पास जाओ and उनसे सीखो, उनका wisdom लो, because उनके पास experience है. So that is called the wisdom of the elderly. So because you know the brain में they start having the new dendrites formation, brain में होने लग जाती है. And also there is a very interesting thing now. Of course, we all are aware, most of us, that there is a club of centenarians, means the people who live more than 100. But it's even more interesting that people are there even now who live for 300, 400 years, and even very easily approachable. Some people that you can connect, which has the lifespan of 200, 150, 120 is quite common. I have seen my own hospital, my patients, who some of them, they are like 100 and they died at 109 and 112. Even I have interacted with them, and the last was, I think, 115. In fact, one of the corona patient who was admitted in our hospital, he was 108 years, and he came unscathed. The सही सलामत वापस घर भी चले गए. So it's not just that the aging by number of years, but a lot of other factors that account for your aging and your disease and your death. So and most of the you know, many of these studies they have shown, and the people who have followed they have seen that people who are more than 100 or 90, they actually start regrowing their teeth. Their whole system starts regenerating automatically also. It's very interesting fact. So what is aging? Aging is a mind-body connection affected by our beliefs. The basic belief we talked right in the beginning was It's natural, it's normal to get old and die. And the attitudes, like, you know, the life attitudes we have to develop, whether we have a positive, enthusiastic attitude, like children who are very you know, curious, they are full of enthusiasm, they want to know more, they want to learn more, they want to explore all the time with that wonderment. So the attitude of wonderment, you know, so learning something new, looking forward to
let me mute all, Dr. Suniti. After that, you can. Yeah. Yes, Dr. Suniti, you can unmute yourself.
Yeah. Okay, shall we? आपकी आवाज नहीं आ रही संदीप?
You can start. Yes.
Yeah, sure. So this is like, you know, our patterns, our attitudes. We were talking about the attitudes, just like speak like a child, not childish, not you know, your age, but be like a child. Because how a child is no grudges, it always in the present moment, it doesn't hold the past, and you know how they fight, the children, they fight and they get back within no time back together. So just letting go and being playful, being in wonderment and exploring and learning new things, and that all changes your attitudes, and your aging process also is affected equally with that. Then the patterns of the mind. The mind patterns are the most difficult to get over with, you know. So, but we, as we meditate, as we go into our own subconscious to see and be aware of those patterns, that can easily be changed once you make up your mind for it. First, know what those patterns are. The stuck point of view, you know, keep nahi theek hu, you know, the ego-centered thinking, all those patterns, they create anger, all these things, you know, they burn off your cells and your energy and vitality. So like the belief, there's a very beautiful story I just remembered that I can share, how belief affect our every cell of our body, you know. So there was in Germany once, there was a ek kaidi tha, usko unhone the law has given us सजाए मौत का उसको सजा बताई गई. And so the scientists, you know, they thought कि we would like to study what happens in a person's body and the biochemistry of that person who has that fear of the impending death, कि अब तो मरना ही है, तो उसमें उसके अंदर क्या क्या चल रहा होता है, कैसी इमोशंस आती हैं, उसे कैसा महसूस हो रहा होता है. तो उन्होंने क्या करा कि उन्होंने लॉ से परमिशन लेके उसको, उस कैदी को एक दिन के लिए अपने स्टडी चेम्बर में रखा. तो उन्होंने एक बेड पे उसको लिटा दिया, और उस बेड के ऊपर लिटाने के बाद उसके एक उसको ये बताया गया कि हम तुम्हें ना सजाए मौत, फांसी नहीं देंगे, लेकिन तुम्हें धीरे धीरे मारा जाएगा. और उसमें क्या होगा कि हम तुम्हारे शरीर का ना सारा खून निकाल लेंगे धीरे धीरे. 5 बोतल खून है, तुम्हारे 5 लीटर का खून होता है तुम्हारे अंदर, तो एक एक लीटर एक एक बॉटल में निकालते जाएंगे. और जैसे ही 1 लीटर निकालेंगे तो तुम्हें पसीना आना लग जाएगा. दूसरी बॉटल जब निकल जाएगी तो तुम्हें घबराहट आने लग जाएगी. तीसरा जब निकालेंगे तो तुम्हारे आंखों के आगे अंधेरा आ जाएगा. चौथी जब निकालेंगे तो तुम्हारी सेंसेस काम करनी बंद हो जाएंगी, तुम्हें दिखना बंद हो जाएगा, तुम्हें सुनना बंद हो जाएगा. और जैसे ही हम 5वीं निकालेंगे, यू विल डाई. तो दिस वाज, उसके पास कोई चॉइस तो थी नहीं. सो व्हाट दे डिड, दे पुट हिम ऑन द बेड, एंड उन्होंने एक उसके वेन में नीडल डाली, वेंफ्लोन डाला, और उन्होंने एक बॉटल लगा दी नीचे जिसमें कि उसका ब्लड निकालने का बोला गया था. तो अब उन्होंने किया क्या, उन्होंने पीछे से एक नलका दूर से चालू कर दिया, और उस नल के से टपकने की, पानी की टपकने की आवाज आ रही थी। तो उसे ये बोला गया ये तुम्हारा खून निकाला जा रहा है। तो एक भी बूंद खून नहीं निकला था, पर उन्होंने बोला कुछ समय के बाद तुम्हारा 1 बोतल खून निकाल चुके हैं। And he actually started feeling those emotions and those feelings. He started feeling कि मुझे तो पसीना आ रहा है. Then after some time दूसरी बॉटल निकाल दी. उन्होंने बोला उसे, निकाली नहीं. तो उसने बोला कि अच्छा. Then he started feeling कि मुझे तो ये घबराहट हो रही है. Third bottle निकालते ही he started saying, when they announced कि third bottle निकाल दिया, then he started saying कि मुझे तो अंधेरा नजर आ रहा है, मुझे तो कुछ दिख नहीं रहा है. So like that, all the symptoms which were told to him, that he started believing, and how it affected. कि the moment they announced कि 5 bottle भी निकाल दिया, and he died without a single drop of blood being taken out. So this is the role of what we believe, and from the source we believe. That is very important, you know. So that's something about the beliefs. Now.
जाने अनजाने इस तरह के कितने बिलीफ हम सभी कैरी कर रहे हैं, नहीं डॉक्टर सुनीति?
Absolutely. We don't even question those beliefs, you know. And this is something, it's really funny on our part, you know, how blindly we follow everything. It's a very, very interesting stories that I know of related to belief, but maybe that's another topic. How to change beliefs, we can take another class sometime. So now, how to stop aging? So we talk just about the belief. So how much belief can play a role in our life? The simple belief that it is common and normal and natural to grow, to be born and grow into adulthood and then die. So we need to have the empowering beliefs for age reversal. It's very important. So what kind of beliefs we'll talk about? Then since we create the suffering, so we can uncreate it. And how we create the suffering? Again, through our beliefs and our thoughts and emotions. So if we choose consciousness, means connecting to the source, and that can free us from the sickness, aging, and even death. Linear time exists only if we believe in it. It's all about the diagram. I really like the diagram because, you know, it shows so clearly how linear time we all believe in. We live in this dimension of 3D reality, whereas the time and space is the most important thing for us. And we move from only linear way of living. That's all we know. But if we transcend through meditation, through certain practices, from this 3D reality to 5th dimension, where time doesn't exist, everything happening simultaneously. So we can, you know, travel into the parallel realms. We can it can be more fun than stuck in this 30 reality. But of course, since we chose in this life to be in this gross reality at this time, how to take the best way to take is life is a game, play it well. Then so it's a process of aging is changeable. We can stop it, we can speed it up, we can slow it down. Choice is ours. Now, what are the causes of aging? So first is when we disconnect from our source, not knowing that who we truly are. So we should correct the mathematics of life right in the beginning. You know, start your journey early. Don't wait for, you know, your joints to get bad and, like, you know, you have this you can't sit straight, you can't your knee joints are giving arthritis problems, and you know, all that stuff. So it's better to start early to know who you truly are, so that you can finish the journey with, or extend the journey as you want, not out of compulsion. So when we our awareness through consciousness creates a biochemistry and anatomy of our body, including aging. We just talked about all this. And so awareness can be used to create health or sickness. It's a matter of programming and motivation, how we motivate ourselves, how enthusiastic we are. Are we, you know, letting ourselves just while away time, waste time, and not creative enough? And, you know, that can speed up the aging. So destructive negative thoughts result in illness and destructive behavior. So, which is again, it doesn't give the hemostasis to our what do you say, na? Samanjasya between your thought, word, and deed. Most of the problems in your body and in the world, again, because we're thinking something else, we're saying something else, we're doing something else. So whenever there's a harmony between the three, that will create the harmony within, and that when you're harmonized within, you will create the harmony outside of you. That's your family. You can create that harmonious, loving, happy energies to your when you spread out in your family. Those families will create your good neighbors, your happy societies, happy nations, and the whole global happiness can happen just because we change our attitude and we choose something positive for ourselves. So then, because we all are interconnected, it's like we are part of that hologram. The world is, the whole cosmos is. We are just a part of that. So if one part changes, everything else also has an effect of that. Now, so gravity. So the gravity is the one and the most notorious of factors for our aging and disease and death. Now, how does the gravity create the aging? Let's see. So there are two kinds of gravity. One gravity we call, जिसको हम बोलते हैं गुरुत्वाकर्षण शक्ति of earth. Okay, so it pulls everything downwards, like the Newton, then when you throw an apple, it has to come down. So same ways, no matter how much you try to go up, you will be pulled down. Even the nucleus of your cells, even your everything of your body, they start loosening up, they start getting lax and sag in everything, your skin and everything starts sagging because of that effect of the gravity. So now the more important and more damaging kind of gravity is your mental gravity. The mental gravity is what? It's all the stored old files which keep on running and playing of regrets, of your resentments, of anger, of badle ki bhavna, and all those stuff which your mind is something is like we say ki our thoughts, we have about 50,000 thoughts a day, and those thoughts are 99% repetitive, erratic, irrational, and they keep on playing and playing and playing, and we think we are very busy, we don't have time to think anything else. So that mental gravity has to be release and letting go. And again, meditation is a way, introspection is the way, your manan is the way where you can actually release those files from your subconscious. You can choose something more expanding, not living in the past but in the present. That's how the present moment is, the moment of power. That's through meditation. So no future is a mystery. No past, it's a history. So what you have is the present moment. That's a gift of God to us.
That's why it's known as present.
Exactly, it's a gift, it's a present. So what are the biochemical causes for aging? So let's talk a little bit about science, since we all are spiritual scientists. So the free radicals. So free radicals is one of the major cause for biochemical perspective, because what they are, we'll just talk about. And then decreased DHEA, decreased immunity, and DNA programming, or the genetics what we receive. So what are the free radicals? The free radicals are they are responsible for our aging at the cellular level. So they are responsible for wrinkling of skin, graying of hair, stiffness of joints, and the huge, it's a huge sphere they cover. In fact, everything in our body related to disease and distress and everything. Stress also creates these free radicals, and vice versa. So free radicals करते क्या है ना, they're like the robbers. They go to one cell, they extract the energy. They jump to another cell, they extract the energy. So they keep jumping from one cell to another and take out all the energy. And now we are left with energyless and feel no vitality. We don't have any energy. We are so tired. We are fatigued. It's all thanks to the free radicals. Now, how do these free radicals are formed? Okay, so they are internal and external. Both ways they are formed. बाहर है तो आपकी environment है, air pollution है, and your radiations and UV light, smoking, and the ozone sphere, the rupturing, that creates a negative radiation to our body, because our body is like antenna. It receives everything, whatever is coming. So, then this is all creates the havoc in our internal system. And internal system, again, there this inflammation, metabolism, and so when we have wrong thinking, we have toxic emotions, and we have further spoiling with smoking and wrong nutrition and everything put together. So they all, external and internal both together, they damage the DNA. And our DNA is our basic life structure. Or will come next slide. So that's how the formation of free radicals happen. So now here, look at this. These free radicals, they all the organs, multiple organs,
every organ,
every organ. Yeah. So whether it's the brain, like all those very, what do you say, the very difficult diseases like Alzheimer, Parkinson. It's like scary diseases. All immune system, joints, kidney, skin, eyes, everywhere they create the havoc. And so imagine what we are doing to ourselves. So skin aging, again, is because of this. Now let's see what DHEA is. That's dehydroepiandrosterone. It's a hormone. And it's a hormone, but in fact, it's a controversial hormone. The scientists say that although it is the source of the DHEA is the same as cortisol, the stress hormone, but this has just the opposite of the cortisol effect. So this one says that DHEA, they say कि it is a hormone, but we cannot categorize as a hormone because उसका behavior वो hormones की तरह नहीं है. जिस तरीके से उन्हें लगता है कि हार्मोन की सिक्रेशन होती है और कहाँ एक्ट होना चाहिए, उस तरीके से नहीं करता, but still it is a hormone. So it's a natural hormone produced by adrenal gland and gonads, and this is our body's greatest anti-aging agent. Okay, so as you grow older, DHA reduce हो जाता है. तो जब हम 20 के होते हैं हमारे 80% होता है, जब 80 के होते हैं तो मुश्किल 10 या 20% रह जाता है. ठीक है, but the good news is just by Anapanasati meditation, it can be increased to 80%. So that's something to celebrate, to understand.
This is good news also, Dr. Suniti. जब मतलब 80 तक हमने इनिंग खेल ली तो 100 तक जाने का easy हो जाता है.
Absolutely.
Because there is decrease in DHEA.
Right. So what are the benefits of DHEA? So this DHEA, it protects, we just saw all that commotion that free radicals जो create करते हैं ना, उन सबको reverse कर देता है. Simple as that. So chronic fatigue syndrome वगैरह में, it's just like, so more you meditate or more you connect to your source through your breathing, your or any processes that you like to do, that helps to increase the DHA in your body, and that is your anti-aging weapon. So it protects the thymus gland shrinkage. We'll just come to that. And then also helps to जो हमारा other immunity boosters होते हैं जैसे interleukin 2 और interferon वगैरह, उनको भी increase करता है, help करता है. So now the third factor is the decreased immunity. So decreased immunity क्यों होती है? ऐसा क्यों है कि हम जैसे बड़े होते हैं हमारी immunity कम हो जाती है? Basic हमारा जो thymus gland है ना, वो हमारा मेन इम्यूनिटी सेंटर है. और द फनीस्ट थिंग इज कि वो आफ्टर 11 years के बाद वो श्रिंक हो जाता है. एंड क्यों होता है? दिस ऑल प्रोग्रामिंग. ओके, सो हाउ एंड व्हेन इट गॉट प्रोग्राम टू शट इट ऑफ एट 11 एंड स्टार्ट रिड्यूसिंग द इम्यूनिटी, वी डोंट नो. बट लेकिन ये होता है कि आप 40 तक जब तक पहुंचते हो तो 10-15% ही इसका साइज रह जाता है, तो इसलिए इम्यूनिटी धीरे धीरे स्लो हो जाती है, लो हो जाती है. और लो इम्यूनिटी से आपको पता ही है कि क्या क्या प्रॉब्लम्स होती हैं. यू आर वल्नरेबल टू एनी काइंड ऑफ डिजीज, बैक्टीरियल, वायरल, rheumatoid arthritis, anything can happen, So immunity is strong. We, like, all through this corona time, we were working every day, so everybody was telling you, okay, increase immunity, do this, do this, do this, even for patients and for doctors and things like that. We were like frontline warriors for that throughout. But at the same time that we understand immunity, external and internal, there are two ways of increasing immunity. So the increasing immunity inner way is being with your breath, meditating, right thoughts, right nutrition, and external is, of course, taking care of external factors. So to keep the immune system strong, we can be healthy and we can reverse the aging process. Then comes a DNA. So this, where is this thymus gland? So this thymus gland is right in the middle of our chest. It's like a butterfly shape. And there's a very simple process. अगर हम इसे डेली 1 मिनट के लिए करेंगे तो उससे हमें बहुत फायदा होगा to increase in to activate our thymus gland. So like the very small children who frequently get cold, cough and all that. Now, so I always tell them just do this 1 minute of tapping on your thymus gland, which increases the immunity. So just simply tapping like this can help to stimulate your thymus gland. So isn't it a good news? Such a simple way, right? So now, so what is DNA? We keep hearing about DNA day in and day out. I think scientific community, of course, and now even the spiritual community is very well aware of the DNA, what it is and how इसको कैसे change करना है, इसको हम है क्या चीज. So it's a double helix. It's like a intertwined uh, the structure. We can see it in the slide also, and everybody's familiar with this image, I think. So जितनी भी हमारे genes हैं, हमारे chromosomes हैं, they all are made of this DNA. DNA is trillions of years of age, but कभी old age आती नहीं है. इसे नहीं आती, हमारे अंदर है, हर सेल के अंदर है, पर हम old हो जाते हैं. We don't know. So as per our present knowledge, DNA is the only organic substance in the universe who has information to ensure its immortality. So we have that factor within us. What can we do? I wonder how can we connect to that immortality of the DNA to become the immortals? That's a different story, whether we want to be immortals or not. Okay, so that's a choice. Again, it's our choice. So the DNA has a unique ability to duplicate itself limitlessly. Okay, because it just gets the we receive it from our parents. That same DNA we pass it on to our children and to their children and to their children through the mother's eggs and the father's sperms, and that's how the DNA keeps traveling. We may die, but our DNA survives. Interesting. Then DNA is a blueprint of our death and aging. So what happens is DNA is a blueprint for our death and aging. Now it's very interesting how science is looking at this imprint or this blueprint on the DNA, how to tap into it and how to, because our biological clock of aging is very much like a blueprint in our DNA. So how is it that we can change it? So they're trying now, the scientists are trying to see how we can, backward that clock by 10 years in cycles, another 10 years and another 10 years. Abhito, they're just doing an experiment on the animals, but not too far off that we'll be able to, find some solution to that also. So if we change the clock timings on that, obviously our aging can be reversed. So then methylation of the DNA. So it's DNA, it's like, when we have chewing gum. So it sticks to the teeth and the teeth are all right. It's just the gum which is stopping the mastication or the chewing ka jo wo hai, wo nahi ho pa raha because of the chewing gum. So same thing is methylation of this DNA. What happens, jo genes, अच्छी genes होती है ना, वो block हो जाती हैं, वो अपना expression नहीं दे पाती हैं. We say ना, the expression of our genes, the positive genes, the happiness genes, the anti-aging genes, they all are there. It is just that the right information doesn't come because, and so they don't get activated. This chewing gum is like the wrong thoughts, wrong emotions, wrong beliefs. So we need to understand that. We'll come a little later on that. And again, the telomeres. Telomeres are the end of the chromosomes where once the innumerable number of times the cells they divide and divide and divide and divide, and ultimately the telomeres become very small, and that's the age from where actually the new cells should be growing with healthy telomeres. So that's again
there is famous book for telomeres also, telomere effect.
Yes, I have not read, I'm sorry, but I'm sure it must be great information must be there. And so what we have now, it's an interesting question. So I want everybody for a moment to pause and think about it. कि do we use DNA to keep our species alive, or does the DNA use us as host for its eternal survival?
ये ऐसा सवाल है मैम कि जवाब देना मुश्किल है।
जवाब है ही नहीं ना इसका। ये तो वही है कोन की तरह कि अंडा पहले आया या मुर्गी पहले आया वाली कहानी है।
Exactly. There is no answer for that.
Even the people are talking the same thing like for coronavirus कि कोरोना वायरस वो ह्यूमन होस्ट चाहिए उसको अपनी सर्वाइवल के लिए। So वो मर नहीं रहा और लोग मर रहे हैं। You know, it's something like that. I'm just on a lighter note. So now, can we slow down or prevent aging? See, there are two types of age we have. One is biological and one is a chronological. So chronological, so we cannot change because it is like according to the axis of the Earth rotating around the sun. So we have 1 year, you know, one complete year. So one complete age, 1 year more, like Dr. Sandeep said in the beginning, you know. So it's like that. We cannot do much, but what we can do is a biological age we can slow down, and that is something we are focusing on. This is what we are here to explore about it. So there is no shortcut about regular meditation, right? I think we all agree to that. There's no
Exactly.
shortcut and there's no alternative to that. Like we have to meditate. And meditation does not mean just sitting in one place, closing your eyes, and just, you know, being in your own world. It's not that. It's a continuous awareness. You may have a sitting time, but at the same time, same awareness के साथ बाकी का दिन आपको बिताना है. आपको कैसे अपनी breath के साथ इस तरीके से जोड़ना है, because breath is life. Life is breath. No life, no breath. No breath, no life. So same thing is that अगर हम जिंदा है उस सांस के लिए, तो हम सांस को भूल क्यों जाते हैं, राइट? तो जब हम भूल रहे हैं तो उसको हमें याद दिलाना है। अगर हम एक भी सांस को अनअवेयर ना जाने दें, इवन व्हाइल स्लीपिंग, इट्स अ चैलेंज। 3 months में you'll be totally enlightened. You'll be totally reverse your aging to a young of 18 or 19 or whatever you wish for. Interesting? Good
वेरी
challenge.
इंटरेस्टिंग है।
Good challenge. Yes. So develop a habit that let not a single breath go unnoticed.
डॉक्टर सुनीति हम लोग यहाँ 1 मिनट रुक के अपने जो दर्शक है, अपने दोस्त हैं, जो रेगुलर व्यूअर्स हैं, उनसे क्वेश्चन पूछ सकते हैं, क्योंकि बहुत सारे जो व्यूअर्स हैं, डॉक्टर्स हैं, जहाँ लोग हमसे जुड़े हुए हैं, उनमें से बहुत सारे लोग लॉन्ग टाइम मेडिटेटर्स हैं।
Okay.
तो उनसे हम ये क्वेश्चन पूछना चाहते हैं, जब आपने रेगुलरली 3 महीने 6 मंथ्स के लिए आपने मेडिटेट किया, तो क्या आपने ऐसा ऑब्जर्व किया, आप जो है यंग दिखने लगे हैं, या आपको लोग बोलने लगे अरे क्या खाते हो, कैसा हो गया जी, आप तो बड़े एक्सरसाइज कर रहे हो, क्या कर रहे हो, आपके स्किन का जो टेक्सचर है वो चेंज हो गया है? तो आप अपने चैट बॉक्स में शेयर कर सकते हैं अपना एक्सपीरियंस, आपके साथ अगर ऐसा हुआ है तो। डॉक्टर सर, आप तो हैदराबाद में, अभी आपके साथ में बहुत सारे मेडिटेटर्स होंगे इस समय, तो आपका क्या एक्सपीरियंस रहा है?
मेरा एक्सपीरियंस तो ऐसा ही है डॉक्टर संदीप। मुझे बहुत सारे लोग बोलते हैं कि 10 साल पहले आप जैसे दिखते थे, अभी भी आप बिल्कुल वैसे ही दिखते हो।
Yes,
nothing has changed for you.
I know Sandeep for last so many years and he's just the same. Maybe a little bit of weight put on, but otherwise he's just the same for last so many years.
Right.
That's very true. And that, you know, the smile that shows that, you know, you're happy. It shows that you're content in life. It shows that you're enthusiastic in life, and you want to create. You know what is the true living is. When you live your life with full potential, full creativity, and full enthusiasm.
Die empty.
Yeah. So Dr. Sandeep से तो मैं अभी जुड़ी हूँ, but Dr. Ranjan को तो I can say that. Very true. And by the way, I'm also almost going to be 58, and people don't find me that, you know. So it's just that government has changed the rules to retirement of 65, but I don't find I just not able to understand ki, is it really so people feel so down and low thinking about retirement and you know what happens after 60 and things. But I always feel like a small, you know, child within. I enjoy life. I love life. Okay. So anybody wants to speak or ask, or shall we just continue?
डॉक्टर जीके हमारे साथ जुड़े हुए हैं डॉक्टर सुनीति, मैं उनको अनम्यूट कर रहा हूँ। वो हमारे पुराने स्पीकर भी हैं और उनका सवाल जो है इट्स रिलेटेड टू टूथ एंड मसल.
Yeah.
डॉक्टर जीके, आप
Yeah, thank you very much, madam. I am listening to you from Manchester, UK. Really, I am very happy with your presentation.
Thank you.
And so, can you give me the exact roadmap for the age-related cataract and tooth problems, and then the muscle and joint problems in general? Of course, a lot of instructions you gave. Yeah, that's it.
Very good question, Dr. GK. Actually, I would like to continue because there's some more stuff you'll enjoy more. So at the end, if it's something still left, then we'll talk, because this presentation of mine is level 1. So there is a lot more, the practical aspects, how to apply, and everything. I'm going to have another session if it's not on this platform or somewhere else. But this is something I would like you to just wait to the end, because there's still a lot to come. Yeah.
Perfect. Thank you.
Thanks. So, so regular meditation we're talking about, then we're talking about the yoga. So yoga is again an ancient, the rishis have given this such beautiful system of yoga, which is now catching up in the whole world. And so the best, if nothing else you can do in yoga, just do Surya Namaskar for 10 minutes. That take care of your stretching, your strengthening, your muscle mass building, everything. Yeah. And then you have youthful thinking. Just imagine how a young boy or a girl of 20 or 25 would think. Start thinking those ways. Not that now we are at the fag end of life and now ab kya hona hai, ab kya karna hai, chodo, theek hai, waisi chalne do. Aisa nahi hai. You have to think how they operate their mind, how sharpness, with what intellect, what's their perspective of life, and start living your life from that youthful thinking, and you will remain young. Like they say na ki chote bachcho ke sath rahoge to khush rahoge, their energy is so vital, and you can really enjoy that feeling and things like that. So now we already talked about the belief enough. Now science of and age reversal. So this like अभी मैंने बात करी आपसे कि genome studies, it's interesting that you can actually find out what kind of genes you have in your DNA, which are given by your family tree, like which you have the is there a aging the long age long life people have been in your family tree, or the shorter one, or if there's any mutation of any genes or not, and you can correct it, and you can change it so that you can give a better DNA to your next generation. Okay, so like even the emotions, the emotional DNA we say is like we can shift it to the change it by healing ourselves, and that can be transmitted even after the child is born. The emotional DNA can change, right? So again, we have this a little bit of we didn't talk about DNA. Like we all are aware, how many strands of DNA do we have? How many strands DNA do we have?
Billions of.
No.
Billion or trillion?
Strands. The amount is billions. It is cells are but I'm talking about how many strands each DNA has. We are made of 12 strands of DNA, and only 2 are activated. So imagine science kya kehti hai? Science kehti hai ki 2 are activated, so because they only know about that, but the rest 10 are junk DNA. Imagine, is God a fool? He'll create just 2 DNA for active work, and the 10 jo hai wo pura dega hame. It's not like that. Actually, all our spiritual imprints are in those 10 junk, so-called junk DNA. And the good news is, as you meditate, as you are more aware, as you choose consciousness, as you choose different attitudes of your life, combining all these things together, आप अपना DNA strands increase कर सकते हो. Because we were originally 12 stranded DNA beings, right? So it is something like we are all the great beings, our masters and everybody is a 12 strand DNA, including a Patriji. So and he's guiding. So let us just take that guidance and continue our journey to be our full potential of 12 stranded DNA. experience. Yeah. Okay. So now, how and what controls the DNA? DNA के पास सारा blueprint है, ठीक है? Yeah, aging का भी है और जो भी आपकी cycle of life is going to go, it's all this thing now. So even they're finding that DNA से आप exact कितने साल आप जियोगे वो भी आप पता लगा सकते हो. They're trying to do that studies now. ठीक है? या उसमें से कितने जो हैं मिथाइलेटेड हो चुके हैं उनकी काउंटिंग करने से भी आप एज का पता लगा सकते हो. It's very interesting. Good. The science is actually discovering which already is there. So whether science takes much longer, but we can do a shorter cut on that. We can take the straight consciousness path by meditation and find out all what we want to know, and whether we want to be fixed with that or we want to go beyond that. Let's go beyond. Choose. So next, the next is slow down aging. How can we slow down aging? It's like on the. It depends. Like people who are ready for meditation, not everybody is. I honestly speak that there are many people who even find difficult to even sit with closed eyes for 2 minutes. That's why we start getting घबराहट हो जाती है because they start seeing their own thoughts, which is already there, bombarded, but they start seeing it, so it becomes difficult for them even not to be restless even for those 2 minutes. So the people who do chanting, doing pranayam, and managing the toxic emotions, forgive. Forgiveness is for your own good. Unless you don't forgive, your heart chakra cannot open. And if your heart chakra cannot open, you cannot go spiritually higher. You cannot go to the higher dimensions. Your heart chakra has to be activated. And again, just by doing Anapanasati or the meditation, it can happen.
डॉक्टर संदीप ने इसीलिए हार्ट चक्र के स्टेप का ही बैकग्राउंड रख लिया है.
Oh yes, that's right. Good one. So then you have to be creative and flexible in your consciousness and not fixed point of views and just stuck to that I'm right only and your ego perspective of things and all that. And then you should have a hearty laughter. That laughter, laugh more and more and more. Like imagine the kids laugh in a day almost 400 to 500 times a day. Maybe. I'm just speaking just offhand. And adults laugh hardly 4 or 5 times. So that's why they're so serious. Okay. So now cultivate a habit of laughing more. One hearty laughter, the effect on your heart muscles remains for 45 minutes. So if you want your heart, your physical heart to be healthy, laugh more. And then you have like release of toxicity in life from the food and substances like fasting, because fasting has a very, very major role to play. Okay, now intermittent fasting is catching up so much in the world around right now, and it's a little sad that we have our rishis and all our ancient wise ones. They have been teaching the same thing, but जब तक वो authorized नहीं होता ना Western world से, so we don't take it as valuable. It's very sad, but actually, like the rishis and all, they used to hardly eat 1 meal a day or 2 meal a day or something like that, And so that again, it is something that we need to understand. The fasting or intermittent fasting has a major role to play in anti-aging. So okay, let's just not go into that. So fasting, again, the mitochondria is increase in that, and you can, like, from the gross level, you can say the nutritional supplements, and there are a couple of them which can help in anti-aging. I'm not going in details in this one. And then, so we were originally breatharians. And because there's a debate whether we ascended in evolution or we descended. So there is a thing that we became from the monkey and apes, we became the human, or we were from the star being, we made of the stardust and come down as a spiritual beings, having a physical experience. So there's a debate going on. I don't want to get into that debate, but yet that breath, again, it's a very interesting fact कि अगर हमारे सारे cells जो body के है ना, what are they? That's the smallest thing which we can think of in our unit in our body is a cell, and cell is made of neutron, proton, and in an atom has neutron, proton, and electron, right? So what are they made of? Energy. Do they need food? They don't need food. What they need is energy. And because we're made of energy, then where is the role of the food in our life? I still don't know. So we need to explore that aspect a little more. Maybe some next session sometime. It's interesting. I have a lot of stuff on based on that. So then again, fruitarians are definitely much better than vegans and vegetarians, and the meat eating is the last one, which we have to just let go because that's another topic altogether. All of we know pretty well on this vegetarianism and stuff. And so even the milk, the dairy products, they say it's not to be taken for your spiritual health, but again, it's debatable, so I'm not getting into that. And the best, the real milk of nature is in the fresh fruits, berries, and coconuts, and lessen the food intake. You know, because they said 90% of the food which you eat, it goes into the maintenance of the, it goes into the digestion of the food itself. So we are eating much more than what is required. And slowly, we need to get back to breatharianism because breath is life, and life which gives life to the baby when we are born. Everything is related to the breath. So it gets all elements. I have a couple of exercises which I recommend to people. Maybe next session we can take up some time. How to actually take everything from the breath itself. So breathe more, eat less, laugh more. Okay. So breathe more means we just hardly breathe. We breathe only from the upper chest. That's 30% of our lung capacity. We need to breathe deep from our belly to get the more prana, to get our full of vitality. That is the life-giving principle. And eat lesser and lesser. That's a correct way of breathing. And it has a lot of message, the laughter, the belly has to come out, and, not holding just for the sake of society that, just laugh and, breathe full from your abdomen. And that's how balancing of the prana, and we are happy. So pranayam, we anyway know that prana is a basic form of energy that flows directly from pure awareness to carry with it intelligence and consciousness to every aspect of life, physical, mental, everything. Pranayam fills up with vitality. And it can energize without the need for tea or coffee, and relaxes you without tranquilizers, soothes you without the need of alcohol. What is prana? So why is it important to have the prana being balanced? Actually, when you see how your prana, how your breath goes in every emotion, when we're angry, it goes faster, we shallow breathing. When we are scared, we are fearful, it has a different pattern. So it's very important to keep your prana balanced. That's why anapanasati, it just the ingoing and the outgoing breath, it has to be in a balance. So that's, and ultimately it has to flow through the sushumna, and that is the our ultimate ascension, the ladder to ascension. So balancing is the key for a long and a happy life full of enthusiasm, strong immunity, physical vitality, healthy tissues, mental alertness, balancing body rhythms, and exhilaration and spiritual realization. So how do we manage these toxic emotions? So again, going back to the gratitude and forgiveness, and there's a very, very simple and very easy method to manage your emotions. Thank goodness. And that's through EFT. If we have time, we can take up some, issue of some emotions, and we can do a tapping on that, and let's see how easy within 2 or 3 minutes, you can release that emotion, that toxicity in your body. It can be released so easily. And it takes you to EFT. Actually, it takes you to the theta level. So that's really interesting. So we can renew ourselves in every moment, letting go. Just let go. Don't hold on to the past. Just be in the present moment. Bring yourself back consciously. Remind yourself, come back here, come back here. This is the only moment you have. So let go of the past every moment. So EFT, we have just talked about it. So it can be released, and it can release phobias, insomnia, multiple sclerosis, etc., and stimulate your thymus, thyroid, pineal gland. And chanting से क्या होता है कि chanting में ना, of course it opens your heart chakra, because it the resonance, the tetrahedron bone in the nose, it resonates with chanting, and that's how it stimulates this beneficial hormones, which gives you a youthful appearance. And in fact, it's interesting nowadays. There's so much studies going on of when we simply breathe and what happens in our brain. A different area of the brain starts lightening up. But when we do our breathing with awareness, like maybe just putting your attention on your tip of the nose or on your nostrils or the third eye, so suddenly the area of the brain, a different area starts showing up, being lightened up. So that's how we know that every we have so many beautiful pranayam techniques, ancient Indian techniques that we have been given, of Khechari Mudra and the Brahmari and this thing, and then you realize that how beautifully they can activate your whole brain, and that's something like we need to keep in our perspective. Physical exercise, of course, it will keep you young and active because we're made of this physical stuff. It's a gross body. We have to, it's a vehicle for us to travel to the other dimensions through our Markabas and through our light body. But this body is the only source through which we will be able to do it. If we are bodiless, we cannot do any of these things, right? So we need to have the physical body needs exercise. It needs to move, no matter how. Maybe 10 minutes, maybe 30 minutes, but we need to move. So, but you can, your muscle strength जो है हम वापस ला सकते हैं. We need to do the strength resistance exercises, and जबकि number of muscle cell same रहते हैं, जितने से हम पैदा हुए उतने ही रहते हैं, लेकिन उसको हम strong कर सकते हैं, उनको हम activate कर सकते हैं by doing these different kind of exercises. Muscle tone रहेंगी, flexible रहेंगी, so your heart will be young, and that slows down the aging. Then beliefs, we have already talked about belief. Now let's do a small little meditation for 2 minutes. Okay, so I want you, all of you, just to close your eyes for 2 minutes. Just a small exercise. It's just imagine, just take a deep breath. Take it till your belly. Really, really, really deep breath. And as you breathe out, just let go. Let go of whatever thoughts, whatever your mind is stuck right now with. Take another deep breath and let go. Just another deep breath and let go. Now I want you to imagine there's a beautiful diamond white light coming down from top of your head, and the source is this source of ultimate. And as this light is flowing down, all your angels, all the light beings, all the gurus and the great ones are there to send their blessings. And let that light enter into you, into your whole body. And imagine as it's going down into your body from top of your head, it's just wiping out all your old disease, aging, death beliefs completely through your feet. And through your feet, it's going down into the core of Mother Earth. And just allow all these to continuously pour like a rain of this white light, cleansing every cell of your body, releasing all those limiting beliefs and everything not required, which is not good for us, into the Mother Earth. अपने शरीर को पूरी तरीके से इस लाइट से भर लें, and let this light replace पुराने बेकार के जो बिलीफ हैं उनको सब वाइप आउट कर रहे हैं. And now I want you to rewrite intent and say mentally after me, I am young and ageless, forever regenerating for all present and future bodies. I am forever young. I regenerate easily. I repeat, I am forever young. I regenerate easily. Let these words go directly into your subconscious. Let them get deposited there so that becomes your reality. I am forever young. I regenerate easily. Now I want you to take deep breath and come back here and now. Does it already expand your consciousness? Great. I'm happy. So that just the sentence, if you keep, like if you keep on repeating on and off, whenever you remember it, it can really help you to generate yourself in that way. So we have already done this, and then quantum age reversal. So what is the quantum? We keep talking about quantum world, quantum field, quantum university, quantum everything. What is this quantum? So quantum realm is the invisible womb of creation, where the visible is designed and assembled, and then it's sent here, so which becomes visible. So that is again the quantum world field is the same as what we say is a source field. So connecting to that quantum field, we can reverse aging. And most profound way is the spiritual one, by expanding awareness and the knowledge, and again through meditation. Now, body is never more than 7 years old. It sounds little funny but it's truth that every 7 years, every cell of our body, no matter whether it's a soft tissue to the hardest of bones, everything is completely changed in 7 years. Okay, all cells get replaced in 7 years, but our diseases remain the same. Why? They continue. Why? Because that's in our mind. Our mind is all over our body. Mind is not in the brain. It is all over our, every cell has the mental body. So it's like, because till we don't change that, the cells will not receive that information. So we need to
changing our eating habits, we're not changing our thoughts, we're not changing anything. That's why everything is same.
Exactly. So remember, even if you have a long-term or a short-term goal, maybe 7 years would not be, you should not be having more than 7 years of goal for anything. That you should completely change yourself, your bad habits and everything. So we actually deliberately commit suicide by self-poisoning, by taking the substances which are not good for us, and eating meat and all the nonsense stuff which is low vitality and things like that. We need to take hold of that. So diseases, like we've already talked about most of it. So don't blame your genes or microbes, like Dr. Bruce Lipton says. It's all your genetic expression is again now it's affected by environment, epigenetics. So what are the healing? Healing again, we have already talked. It's a mind-body intelligence. Like 90% of the diseases are mind and body connection, psychosomatic. What we say, we have, I think everybody's aware of now. But they all can be taken care of just by simple meditation and using some of these information, giving the new information to your cells and to your body that can change your internal environment, and that can heal. Because ultimately, like I learned so many healing modalities and everything, ultimately I realized that it's ultimately one energy that's called the source energy or the life force, and you call it by different names. You call it by pranic healing, you call it quantum healing, you call it everything ultimately is the same energy. And my sum total of my learning of so many modalities was that every healing is a self healing. And in fact, I started my healing journey on the point when I was never satisfied with the allopathy point of view of treatment, because they used to, this is a quick fix. It doesn't go to the root cause. So I used to wonder why somebody has a cancer of uterus, somebody has a cancer of ovary, somebody has a breast cancer. What's the reason why it's different for different people? And that led me to explore beyond this physical body, which is what the doctors like as the allopathy perspective, that we are just this body. Now the things are changing, but that's how I started exploring what's beyond this body, which is creating different for different people. And that's how ultimately I realized it's your own going within. You have to find your own source of disconnection or a dis-ease, and connect back to the being in the flow. Let the cells flow in the hemostasis, in the normal sequence, how they're meant to be. Okay, so we have already talked about this. For holistic healing, we need to have a holistic approach. So then alternate healings actually work where they work. Most of people are still not ready for higher vibrational energies. तो उनके लिए, और वो एलोपैथी में भी नहीं करना चाहते हैं, बिकॉज उनको लगता है कि साइड इफेक्ट्स होते हैं. तो उनके लिए these things really come handy, you know, and they also have their own part to play. तो मैंने ये सब सीखी, all these which you can just see that I'm not going to name them, but averagely everything what is required is for the people who are somewhere in between, or maybe sometimes these things can help to get them to their healthier self, and so that they can continue the journey in a much more easier way of
मैम स्मृति मैम, आउट ऑफ द थोड़ा सा हम डेविएट हो रहे हैं, लेकिन जो हैजल वर्धा से मैम आपने जो सीखा है किया है, तो थोड़ा शॉर्ट में उसके बारे में कुछ बता दें.
हाँ, मैं बता रही हूँ, बस ये लास्ट की 2-3 स्लाइड्स ही मैं आपको बता रही हूँ बस, ठीक है. व्हाट इज डेथ का हमें पता ही है कि इटर्नल है, सोल डाई नहीं करती है, और लेवल ऑफ सोल से हमें करना है विच इज टाइमलेस, और हार्मनी करनी है माइंड बॉडी में, ठीक है. And we have certain some immortal beings like Mahatma Babaji, Hanumanji, which I have my personal experiences with. And also, why do we die? Because of we having the inborn death urge. तो हम जब पैदा होते हैं ना, तो उसके साथ हमें डेथ अर्ज भी पैदा होती है, तो हमें वो उसको रिलीज करना बहुत जरूरी होता है. एंड सो दैट वी कैन डू इट विद आवर breath work, you know, breath work. We can rebirthing breath work can release it, and just the meditation and the right affirmations also can help in that. And but why do we need to postpone or prolong our life? That's important. Like we said, Dr. Sandeep said right in the beginning, that we need to have a solid reason why we want to prolong. So you should have a strong goal to achieve in this life, and then the cosmos also will help you to attain that. So for that, you need a vital life, you need a prolonged life, not just going through again die, and then again you waste so many years being born as a child and then growing up and things. So we want to maintain the same body for some more time till we finally get our goal of life. Okay, so we don't need to be stuck with the body, but when our goal is achieved, it's fine. So we can release by the conscious breathing. Then meditate, now just 2 minutes of meditation, and then I will do the Dr. Hazel's what the cell regeneration is about. So now I just simply meditate. I'm alive now. Therefore, my life urges are stronger than my death urges. As long as I strengthen my life urges and weaken my death urges, I will go on living in increasing health and youthfulness. So I want, if somebody wants this particular slide, he can share it so that they can repeat it for themselves. And this was a great, it elevates your consciousness, and it gives you a possibility of this possibility.
Participant can take the screenshot of this slide also. Beautiful, beautiful affirmation.
Sure. So now connection of each organ. Now here is the what I learned it from the Dr. Hazel. And this is like harmony, the inner harmony and outer harmony. If you harmonize within ourselves, in our inner system, in our hemostasis, तो हम बाहर भी harmony होगी. But होता क्या है कि हम ये सोचते हैं कि जैसे wisdom tooth है, निकाल दो, कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता, इसका कोई काम नहीं है, ठीक है. Appendix है, vestigial organ है, इसको निकाल दो, कुछ फर्क नहीं पड़ेगा. But actually it is not so. You know, because God has given us everything which has a purpose. So this purpose is like the appendix has the role of immunity. It has it's a immunity center. And then the tooth, every tooth is like, I got to this awareness only after learning from her, that every tooth is related to one organ in our body. Like the wisdom tooth is related to our heart. So when the tooth gets bad or any problem coming, don't think it nikal do aur usko hata do to kaam khatam. It is pointing to something else still there in your body which needs attention. So that's an understanding which was a beautiful one. And actually I started exploring a little bit here and there whenever I got the chance. And actually it is so that when you have that particular tooth, if you start like the third tooth has the eye. So they will have eye issue also. So understanding from that perspective, it's like, you know, the connection our body is totally interconnected. Everything is important for harmony of the other organs in our body. So this is again a little details about that, ki how the liver, gallbladder relates to which one, this means, and stomach which one, and like that. And then
एक्यूप्रेशर साइंस के अंदर भी ये बात आती है मैम कि डिफरेंट tooth is connected with different organs.
Exactly, because again the acupuncture is a very ancient technology. It's based on the chi, it's based on the meridian system. So obviously they all, but my first awareness came through this. So that's why I give the credit to that, you know. And then we can regenerate the teeth, and there's a process for it.
स्नीति मैम जो है वो BDS के और MDS के डॉक्टर को ही पता नहीं होगी.
हाँ, नहीं पता. And my sister was a dentist also. Yeah. So, and how we can regenerate the teeth, there's a whole process for it. If you have patience and if you have the inclination, I can help it. Okay, so now just the last bit of it, that what is, like, you know, the macro control. Now we started our talk with micro control. Now we're ending with a macro control. So micro is that I'm this body, I'm this emotion, I'm this, you know, small little being who's not able to do anything beyond my capacity and things. The macro control, I want again just to be in a moment, just take a deep breath and just close your eyes and listen, and just mentally repeat after me. It's just a 1 minute of macro control. Okay, so say, I am in spirit. I act and see as the Creator does. Standing in the light stream of the Creator at the archiving point of my soul, I command whatever goal you want, like you want to regenerate or whatever goal that you have, you just visualize that or mentally repeat it, and just bring it into a point, into your third eye, into your middle of the forehead, into your third eye, and let this dot with this information that I am in spirit, I act and see as the Creator does. Standing in the light stream of the Creator at the archiving point of my soul, I command this goal to be actualized. And let this information go into your pituitary through your third eye. That's a master gland, which will send all the information to every cell of your body and say, so be it. And take a deep breath and release. Come back here and now. So what it is, why it is so important? How does it feel, Dr. Sandeep?
This is really, really awesome.
Great. So what happens actually, because we all have our souls, every soul has an archiving point. This I learned from there. So archiving point, when you stand in that light stream of the Creator, because God is light, God is energy. So when we stand the archiving point where our blueprint is there always, we can connect to that blueprint there and we can regenerate anything that we want. Any organ can be regenerated. Leave apart the stem cell therapies and a lot of other stuff is happening and it's coming up and all, but when you just go with consciousness, you reach to that point of archiving point of your soul, you can create a goal of regenerating my tooth or regenerating my gallbladder or anything, everything is possible. So I end my this thing today here. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Dear participants, if you have any question related to this topic, you are welcome to ask in the chat section. वैसे तो ये टॉपिक बहुत बड़ा है और
Exactly.
You can stop sharing the screens so that our viewers can directly connect to you.
Yeah.
आज का जो टॉपिक था really जैसे डॉक्टर सौरव ने बोला बहुत ही it was really fun and it's we have covered a lot of topics also.
Right.
ऐसे लगता है अभी तक की हमारी जो 7 months की जर्नी थी स्पिरिचुअल डॉक्टर और होलिस्टिक हेल्थ, आपने उसको एक तरह समरी करके पूरा हमें और हमारे व्यूअर्स को दे दिया है.
Thank you so much.
If someone has some question, someone is asking for the graying of the hairs, what they should do?
Graying of the hair.
Yes.
Again, again, you know, just revise yourself what I've talked, or maybe it's going to go on the, I think you'll be creating a link for it. You can just go through what are the factors. And again, if nothing else, just do the macro control and put the goal of growing your hair, you know, and that also itself can work wonderfully. It has. I have seen, I've worked with people. I have seen things changing. I have seen gallbladder being regrown. So it just needs patience, perseverance, and your intent. It can happen.
Someone is asking about the link and how they can get trained by you, Dr. Suniti. So I will request Dr. Saurabh to share the email ID so that if someone wanted training from Dr. Suniti, they can directly connect with her.
Sure. Yeah. So I've given on my last slide, there's an email ID also there, or Dr. Saurabh also has my email ID. You can definitely share with them.
सभी पार्टिसिपेंट्स हमारे ग्रुप में आ जाए, हम ग्रुप में शेयर करते हैं अपने स्पीकर का कॉन्टेक्ट इन डिटेल। तो हर एक स्पीकर सेशन में यही हमारा प्रोटोकॉल है। सेशन में समय लिमिटेड है, हम मैक्सिमम टाइम को यूटिलाइज करें समझने के लिए, डिस्कस करने के लिए। तो जो सवाल है, जितनी सारी बातें आई हैं, स्मृति मैम, मेरा एक पर्सनल क्वेश्चन है। टेलोमेयर इफेक्ट जो अभी बात हो रही थी, नोबेल लॉरेट एलिजाबेथ की वो बुक है। तो जब इतनी सारी बातें आ रही हैं, मेडिटेशन है, एक्सरसाइज है, अपनी फ्री रेडिकल से बचना है, तो कैसे समझा जाए कि किसका महत्व कितना है? हाउ टू असेस?
See, it's you know, we need to understand that the life force is self-conscious. It knows what to do, where, what is required. So you just have to use the information, and information, guide that information through intent. Okay, so it will open what is required where. So whatever is for, like, for when you said telomere, because I have not read the book yet, but I know it's in my awareness. There is a book called Telomere Effect. I have not read it, but what was required for me to talk about telomere, I've spoken, right? So same way, it is something like it will come to you what is required for you. What is your requirement, it will fulfill accordingly, right?
This universe is very benevolent, right?
So basically, it's all your breath. Be with that breath, surrender to that breath, live the breath, eat less, breathe more, laugh more, be happy, enjoy life in the right perspective. Things will happen automatically.
Exactly. I totally agree with you, Dr. Suniti, Dr. Saurabh. मेरे को एक बड़ी बहुत दिनों से मैं ये बात करना चाहता था। अभी तक हमने, मतलब आपने भी बहुत सारी बुक्स पढ़ी हैं, जैसे टेलोमेयर इफेक्ट है, जहाँ सारी सेल्फ डेवलपमेंट की है, एंटी एजिंग की और भी है। सब में चीजें वही हैं जो एंड में डॉक्टर सुनीति ने बोली। ज्यादा खुश रहिए, ज्यादा प्यार बांटिए, अपने आप को बच्चे की तरह रखिए, मेडिटेशन कीजिए, योगा कीजिए, उसके बाद अपना ग्रेटिट्यूड और फॉरगिवनेस को करते रहिए, अपने हार्ट चक्र को खोलते रहिए। दीज आर द फ्यू थिंग्स। एक्सरसाइज कीजिए और फ्री रेडिकल से बचिए, पोल्यूशन से बचिए, बाहर के पोल्यूशन से, अंदर के पोल्यूशन से। चीजें वही हैं। अभी भी मेरे डॉक्टर सुनीति का लेक्चर सुनते सुनते मेरे को एक नई बुक का नाम याद आ गया और लगता है कोई ना कोई इस बुक को लिखेगा। द नेम ऑफ बुक विल बी 12 Strands।
Yes.
I don't know is there any book or not, but जब मैं सेशन के दौरान था तो मेरे को लगा ऐसी बुक बहुत जल्दी आने वाली है। उसमें मटेरियल ऐसा सेम ही होगा लेकिन उसका नाम अलग होगा।
Yeah, that's great. Why don't you start writing that?
I'm writing a book near about in March. The book will be released. The name of the book is Be Empowered.
Okay, great, wonderful. So nice. In fact, this was a lecture on level 1 of this, and I have another session which I have level 2. If you would like to share, where I'll have a lot of these practical experiences and practical stuff for regenerating and things like that. So if you we can plan it sometimes if it's required. Yeah. Otherwise, I'm happy to share.
डॉक्टर सुनीति, आज का लेक्चर तो ऐसा रह गया जैसे हम पानी पिया लेकिन प्यास नहीं बुझी है। तो we're looking forward for that level 2.
Appetizer.
Exactly.
Good. I'm happy about
तो
that.
क्योंकि आपने इतना कुछ बता दिया, लेकिन हम किसी भी टॉपिक के अंदर सब टॉपिक कवर किए, किसी भी टॉपिक के अंदर हम इन डेप्थ नहीं गए। तो और आपकी जो विजडम है वो हम सबको नजर आ रही है, और हम चाहते हैं आप हमारे साथ और सेशन शेयर करें, और होप हम बहुत जल्दी अगले 3-4 महीने के बाद हम एक सेशन और करेंगे। इन द एंड डॉक्टर स्मृति, आपने समय निकाला, आपका बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद। आप हमारे चैनल स्पिरिचुअल डॉक्टर होलिस्टिक हेल्थ में आई, हमारे व्यूअर्स को, हमारे दर्शकों को आपने इतना वैल्यूएबल जो टिप्स दी हैं एंटी एजिंग की, और ये शुरू में बोला था सिर्फ टिप्स लेके उसको झोले में डाल के रख मत लेना, या बुक पे लिख के मत रख लेना, उसमें से एक या दो टिप को अपनी लाइफ में उतारना, तो उसका असर देखना।
Exactly. I'm happy that you concluded the way you summarized it. I'm so glad about it that I could convey the key points what I had to, and you have received it. So I'm glad for that. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Over to you, Dr. Saurabh Ranjan.
थैंक यू मैम फॉर योर टाइम। थैंक यू पार्टिसिपेंट्स हर संडे हमारे साथ जुड़ने के लिए। हर संडे हम आपके लिए ढूंढ के डॉक्टर सुनीति शर्मा मैम जैसे डॉक्टर्स लाते रहते हैं। और अगले संडे भी हमारे साथ माइंडफुलनेस के टीचर जुड़ेंगे अजमेर से, जो एनाटॉमी के प्रोफेसर हैं, डॉक्टर विकास सक्सेना। तो वो भी अपने आप में एक सीरीज ऑफ सेशंस वो करते रहते हैं माइंडफुलनेस मेडिटेशन के ऊपर। जो मेडिटेशन का जो पॉपुलर वर्जन है न्यू एज में, दैट्स माइंडफुलनेस ओनली। तो अगले संडे सेम टाइम पर सेम जूम लिंक पे, अगर या फिर अगर आप हमें फेसबुक पे देख रहे हैं तो सेम फेसबुक लिंक पे हमारे साथ ज्वाइन कीजिए। यह जो सेशन हुआ ये साथ ही साथ फेसबुक पे होता है, तो वहाँ पर ये रिकॉर्डिंग अवेलेबल रहती है। इसको हम अगले दिन यूट्यूब पे भी डालते हैं। आपको ये सेशन हमारा कैसा लगता है वो हमें हमारे सोशल मीडिया पे बताएं। आपकी कमेंट से हमें इंकरेजमेंट मिलता है। अगर आप कोई टॉपिक या कोई स्पीकर को इनवाइट करना चाहते हैं तो उनका नाम भी आप हमें सजेस्ट कर सकते हैं। जैसा सजेशन आता है, जैसा डिमांड आता है, वैसे हम लोगों को बुलाने का कोशिश करते हैं।
Thank you very much.
You're doing a great job, both of you, Sandeep and
Thank you very much. तो दोस्तों मिलते हैं अगले संडे। तब तक खुश रहिए, अपने आसपास के लोगों को प्यार कीजिए, नेचर के साथ रहिए, ग्रेटिट्यूड में रहिए, और जिसको माफ करना चाहते हैं माफ करते रहिए। थैंक यू वेरी मच। हैप्पी संडे।
सभी को प्रणाम।